Alrighty, guys, what is going on, all you beautiful people? Lost my voice a little bit there. Anyway, guys, welcome back, everybody. This is the Misty Mountain Gaming Channel. I'm Big E, or Eric, or that YouTube douche, whatever you want to call me. Just don't say it to my face. Anyway, this is Mr. Mountain right here, guys. This is our Gnome Warrior. We are in Theramore. I'm pretty sure. Hope you guys are doing all right today. Surely do. Happy Wednesday to you, or whatever day it is, or night that you watch this. I've got an idea what we'll do today. Let's see. Let's jump back into it, guys. Oh, this isn't the quest I thought it was. Well, let's check in with Morgan Stern, see what he's got. I thought this, you just walking around with a rolling pin, my dude? We got some mail. Let's check our mail first, and then we'll check in with Morgan. I think he's got a cooking kind of thing for us. Let's see, did we sell anything else? We sold some stuff. Yes, we did. We sold some tangy clam meat for a gold 80. We sold more for another gold 80. And more tangy clam meat. We sold some durable shoulders of the something. We sold a lustrous pearl. This stuff did not sell. We'll take all this back. We got room in the bags. I think I'm going to sneeze. Go ahead and announce it. Don't do it. Just look at a light if you have to sneeze. Hold on. Yeah, allergies. All right, I'm going to take hold on, guys. I'm just going to cut it here. You guys won't know a thing. I will be right back. Old man allergy stuff. 1, 2, skiddly diddly do. Boom. Back just like that YouTube magic. I need a drinky drink. Anyway. All right. Let's check in with the Sternster here and see what's going down.
How are you?
How's it going, brother? I'm working on a dish I call mudrock soup and bugs. It sounds delicious. I still need the major ingredients, and well, I don't think I'd last long trudging through the Dust Wallow Marsh. So, Mountain, can you do some hunting for me? First, I need the tongues of mudrock turtles. You can find them along the coast, mostly around the bay. But I don't want just any tongues. I hear that the tongues of some mudrocks are forked. That's what adds the flavor to my dish. He wants 8 of them.
See you later.
Yeah, brother, we'll do that. We will do that. Yeah, still recording everything. All right, boys. We also have the old lighthouse. We can do this. We've got this one where we can capture Gray Shield. And then we can go speak to Balos Jackin. What are we going to do first? I think we're going to work on some turtles. It sounds kind of chill. Let's go work on some turtles. The lighthouse thing is underwater. We got to kill the threshers. I do remember that. Uh-oh. Hold on. What's going on here? Is that better? What's going on with my light? Huh? What's going on with my light? Is that better? I don't know. Okay, whatever. There we go. Level of these turtles. Level 36. Level are we? We're level 36. I feel like that's too loud. I feel like it's way too loud.
I'm out of range.
Trying to get you out of the water mountain. You'll drown in there. Rushed in a little bit too quick there. We're a little bit low. These turtles hit pretty hard. Got a health pot. If we need it. Might do some... okay, I was a little too close for comfort. Let's have some tasty lion steak. We'll get a little health buff going here. Oh, man. Kind of an oddball night and first half of the day for me. I was up nearly all night, and then I had a dentist thing, like a consultation type of thing that I had to do. I've got a bunch of follow-up appointments. Well, I will have some follow-up appointments. I have one right now. Oh, resist. I got home from that, did some work, and then I fell asleep. Now I'm up again, and I feel all weird. I feel like 2 days have passed. If you guys have ever... I don't know. That happens. You take a nap in the middle of the day, and you take it for too long. You ever take a nap in the afternoon, you wake up, and it's dark, and it's a really odd sensation. But I'm just on a mix of days and nights, and it's really strange. So throw a bandage on here. Just got through watching Alpine Gaming, his latest episode. It's a Tuesday when I'm recording this, but you guys will see this Wednesday or later. But anyway, he did a run through Gnome. Almost made it. His group was, I think he had a paladin and a shaman, and they were kind of splitting tank duty at first, and then they had 2 mages. And then Zoidberg was healing. But, looks like they had some inexperienced players, mainly the 2 mages. There were 2 mages there. One of the mages, I'm going to say, was probably really young. Or a new player, or both. Now, it could have just been... Could have been an experienced player just being kind of a douche. But, yeah, the mage was needing on everything. Like strength items, just stuff that's no benefit for the class. And nobody in the group was a dick about it. Which was... that's good to see, you know? Usually people can be pretty toxic. But I get the feeling it was a new player or a really young player who just didn't really understand the game, you know, as far as attributes for each class and things like that. Anyway, so the tank finally said, very nicely, like I said, he wasn't a dick. He's like, please don't need on everything. And I was watching the chat, you know, the party chat, and the next thing they dropped, the mage passed on it. Like, didn't greet it, which is kind of weird. And then 2 minutes later, she just said, I have to go, sorry, and left the group. So they continued with the 4 of them, And there was the other mage in the group was, I noticed she was pulling stuff while the tank was already engaged in a mob. And, you know, that's, I don't know. I don't recommend doing that unless you get an okay from the tank and the healer, you know, because that's what's keeping you alive. But, you know, I was watching her. She did it several times. She wasn't looking at the mana bars. You know, Zoidberg was low on mana and she would be out pulling. So near the, well, not, I don't know how far, maybe halfway through the dungeon, after the first mage had left, they were engaged in a pretty decent-sized pull. Zoidberg was basically out of mana. That's Alpine Gaming, by the way. And she went off-screen, and came back with like 3 more mobs. And, you know, Zoidberg just couldn't keep up, you know. Not many healers could, really, unless you have, like, mana pots. But even then, there's a cooldown on those. Anyway, the tank wiped, I think, yeah, 2 of them died. And, again, nobody was really a dick about it. But, you know, as the tank lay dead, he typed, pulled too much. And I know he was talking to the mage, because she's the one who pulled. And then, all of a sudden, she left the group. So, yeah, I know that's frustrating. Because it does take a lot of time to get a group together, you know? And then you get players like that. So, I don't know. I know that must have been frustrating, but good job, by the way, though, Josh. Good job in there, man. Yeah, you can sort of tell by the way somebody is typing in chat, you know, you can sort of read them. Not always, but you can usually tell if it's somebody who's very young. And, you know, I'm talking, you know, 7 or 8 years old, maybe. I don't think they try to be rude. It's just the way that they speak, you know. It's very short and abrupt and not filtered sometimes. Yeah. That's happened to me in groups several times. It happens to everybody. We need 3 more tongues here. Let's get this. This guy's a level 37. Should be fine. I was in a group years ago on retail. I think it was Misty area. And it was a similar situation. It was a hunter running around just pulling stuff. When we first got into the dungeon, the pet was on aggressive, and, you know, that is a no-no in a dungeon. I mean, you don't even really want that when you're out questing, in my experience. But let's have some hog shank here. Anyway, it was really bad, and the group was... we weren't toxic right off the bat, but they started to kind of be really mean towards this person. And the hunter just wasn't typing anything, just wasn't saying anything in response to any of it. And I actually started to feel bad, and then finally the lead kicked him. I think the tank, or whoever was lead, the healer, kicked him out of the group. Anyway, we finished the dungeon. I don't know, this was after the dungeon. And so I whispered the person, because that's how bad I felt for them. Just to kind of see, you know, what was going on. And I ended up having a conversation with the person. And I'm not going to say we became friends, but, you know, we talked over the next several months on and off. You know, added each other as friends and things like that. And it turned out it was like a 9-year-old girl who didn't, you know, it was her first time playing the game. She had only been playing the game for like a month or so, and she didn't really know what she was doing. She didn't know, you know, like agility is good for this class, intellect is good for this, because she didn't know any of that, and she didn't understand how the hierarchy works in a dungeon where you let the tank pull, right? You watch the healer's mana bar. That's really, if you've got a good tank, he's pulling things you know, to certain points. He's LOSing stuff, he's grouping stuff, he's keeping taunt, and he's watching the healer's mana bar. That's very important. Anyway. Yeah, it turns out it was just a really young player, and they didn't know what they were doing, and so try to be mindful of that. If you guys are ever in a group or something and somebody just doesn't, you know, maybe acting weird, or a little kindness goes a long way. That's all I'm saying. And like I said, the group that Zoidberg was in, it seemed like a solid, you know, the shaman, the two shamans and the paladins, they you know, they weren't toxic. They were trying to be cool and kind of guide and lead. Anyway, a little bit of a rant. I've been in that situation before, so I get it. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Are we running out of turtles here? Let's head back this way. We probably have some respawns. There might be some turtles right offshore here. We still need 3 more. I put my fishing pole and stuff in the bank, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we could have fished this floating wreckage. You can sometimes get chests, little lock boxes and stuff from those. Got any turtles in here? There's a turtle. Let's sunder some armor. These things are pretty beefy. Come on, man. There we go. 1,000 armor sundered. Some more turtle meat. I'm gonna have to look at some. I'm gonna have to cook up some items for us here pretty soon. Wouldn't mind doing some of this stuff. Whoops. 874. This is our best bet. The tasty lion steak. It restores the most health, but I need to get this up a little bit because we've got over 1,500 health, and this stuff is restoring half of it. Got a forked tongue for me? You do not. You have no forked tongue.
It's too far away.
I'll be the judge of that. You say judge all you want, I won't charge in. That's how that works, YouTube boy. Big old creepy crawly up there. $20 in. That's what happens when you go on a rant. You spend the whole episode ranting. It wasn't really a rant. I'm just sharing my thoughts and experiences. How about you not do that? You guys love it. Yeah. I use the channel as a means of getting things off my chest. Like I said, this is a little bit like therapy for me. Unfortunately for you guys. Because you're like, how much are we getting paid to listen to you? Sit on the couch and talk to us. I don't know if any of you guys are Twitter, any of you guys or gals are Twitter people. I'm not really. I think it's another one of those sites that just... I don't have enough experience with it to speak intelligently of it, but I believe it's, from everything that I've heard and seen, I guess it could be a pretty toxic place, just like any other social media thing, really. But anyway, my point is, I created a Twitter just for the Misty Mountain Gaming channel, you know, just trying to get, you know, trying to increase our little community here, which I love. But I got locked out of it. I got locked out of it because I registered with a phone number that's no longer active. I don't have the phone anymore. Look at the parries and the misses here. Yeah, so, like, I did everything I could think of to try to get back into it. I contacted... Well, there's nobody to call. You have to send it, like, you have to fill out a form. So I filled out the form, and I filled out the form twice. I've done this twice, explaining I'm locked out of my Twitter account, and I don't have the phone number I registered with. So when you're trying to reset your password to your username or get in, they want to send you a confirmation code to your cell phone. And I don't have the cell phone anymore. So like I said, I used their form and I sent it. Well, no, I didn't even send it. I filled everything out and explained what was going on. And you get to the point where I typed everything in, filled all the information in, you hit submit, and then nothing happens. It just stays on that screen. And it's still like that. It's been like that for at least a month. I've tried different browsers thinking, okay, maybe Chrome doesn't work, right? I've tried Firefox, Edge. I was thinking, okay, make sure my pop-up blocker is off. Maybe there's something popping up on it. No, nothing. So anyway, I got frustrated. I was like, screw it. I made a, I've got a personal Twitter that I never use. I used to use it for my other YouTube channel. I've got another music channel. It's just my name, Eric Hutnell. There's a link to it on my gaming channel. So I'm just using that as, like, I've turned it into the Misty Mountain Gaming channel Twitter. And I kind of forgot what my point was with all of this.
I need to get closer.
I did have a point. I don't remember what it is. I don't know. A little bit frustrating. And I've got Skype. I use Skype basically now as my cell phone if I need to, because it acts like a cell phone. You can text with it. You can pay for a number. But it doesn't work. It doesn't seem to work on Twitter. That number doesn't seem to... Okay, we got our tongues here. How about you quit complaining for a little bit? All right. What are we doing with time? Yeah, we got to call it. We'll go turn this in. That feels good when you get a quest done and it works out to about 25 minutes, 25 minutes. A lot of heavy leather here. Heavy and medium leather. You know what I saw today? And it almost made me sick. So I use this guy's site for the songs that you guys are hearing right now. For a small channel like mine, they're completely copyright free. I've done a lot of research. It seems like it's okay. Anyway, the guy puts out these playlists. They're very long. And from what I've heard, they're basically the same playlists in different order. But I don't know. It's kind of mellow and cool. Anyway, he just put out a new playlist today for Christmas music. You heard me right. It's still September. We're not even into October yet, and this dude put out
need something?
a Christmas playlist. I almost unsubscribed from his channel. I'm going to let it slide. I don't want to hear Christmas music until December. Not Halloween, not November 1st, not Thanksgiving. Christmas music? In fact, I don't want to hear Christmas music until, I'll say 2 weeks before Christmas. Then it's okay. Did you get the forked tongues? I did get them. These will do fine. Thank you, Mountain. Now, I'll try different cooking techniques on these tongues to find the best way to bring out their flavor. Eventually, I'll have a dish worthy of serving the blue recluse at Stormwind. In Stormwind, even. Well, I'm glad I slaughtered 30 turtles so you could experiment on their tongues. And bugs. Another component of my new recipe is the shelled leg of a giant crab. And the crabs they have in Dustwallow, muck shells, they call them, just won't do. I'm afraid the only suitable crabs live far away in the Swamp of Sorrows, of course. The shell of the crab leg is a key element of the dish's presentation, so I need pristine, unscarred legs. An adult crab might only have 1 or 2 such legs, and I need a lot in order to research my dish. So this is the first time I've actually seen this or paid attention to it, where they're alluding to it's going to be a low drop rate. You may get 1 or more from the crab, but he needs the pristine ones unscarred. So, how many legs does a crab have? 6? So if you get 2 pristine ones, the other 4 may be scarred. He can't use those. So Mountain, are you willing to travel? Not for a cloth piece of garbage, but we'll pick this up.
Have a good one.
Hey, you have a good one, brother. We will pick that up. All right, guys. We're going to call it here. Let's chill it by the fire. Let's put our bum to the fire. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry about the ranting. You guys are my friends. I'm sharing with you. That's all. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I surely do. You guys take care of Mr. Mountain and myself. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
I'll miss you.
Peace.